こんにちは。
It's a blizzard. The durability just went down. Fresh rice is at 112. time of day. Year 1, winter, day 2 out of 2. Now it's late night. And now it's a blizzard. Not partly cloudy. And my health is declining. This will give us food and health, but we should save it. That'll be for when I'm at dire need. My health is dropping fast. Let's get a stopwatch and figure out how fast does it drop during the winter. The blizzard. Stopwatch. Nice. 18. Every 3 seconds, my health drops during a blizzard. Every 3 seconds, so this is... I'm coming close to death. I'm at 14, 13. There's no way I can stay warmer. 12. 11. During this blizzard's gonna kill me. 9. I'm ready to use the yellows here. 8, 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Let's get to 1. 1. No, give me health. Dude. Oh, I died. There's no way I can survive this winter. There's just no way. I'm just gonna keep dying. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Why won't he die? Maybe I can build a tent. It's worth a try. find 3 grass out here. It's not gonna happen. My tent is gone. Still a blizzard. Let's compare stats. The ice is currently at 104, so we need to do another analyzation. Fresh time 104. Time of day year 1 Day 202. It's morning? What the hell? It's still blizzard. Okay, I don't understand. I would have thought that after day 2 out of 2, after a late night, it would have moved to the next season. I don't understand this timing yet, but I'm conducting a study to figure it out. We could just build a freaking bell tower right here for all I care. That's why I need an alarm bell, but I don't know where to find it. 3 logs, alarm bell. What's the problem? I don't know where to find the alarm bell. Rice just went down to 102. And we just saw that. We don't know why. Oh, it went from... It's still morning. Why did it go down to 102, though? That's the question. Let's analyze, shall we? Okay. Fresh time now is at 102. Time of day. Year 1, winter, day 2 out of 2. Now it's morning. It still is morning. And the weather's still a blizzard. I don't understand. At 102. The fresh rice is at 102. Time of day, year 1, winter, 2 out of 2 out of 2. It's a morning blizzard. Rice just went down to 100. No food plus the winter. Health goes down as fast as possible. This is a good observation to make. Let's see how fast health goes down now. As soon as I die my death. The question is how fast does health go down? Let's wait till it goes to 5. Then we're going to hit start. Go. 4 seconds. Approximately every 3 seconds, health ticks down by 1. It's 150 seconds. That's 2 minutes. I'm not going to make it out. I'm not going to make it. And when I die, whenever I die, they start me off with 14 health. It goes down every 3 seconds. I'm not going to make it out. Start me off with 14 health again. There is absolutely nothing I can do but to light a torch and make a run for it. I can make a run for it and get there in time. Maybe I can make it. But no matter how fast I run, I'm pretty confident that I can't make it. I'll die before I hit the boot moose. I'll die before I hit the deer. I'll drop dead. Right now. Any moment I'll drop dead. If I can make it there. I'm almost there. I'm here. Let's eat. Health is at 2. Health is going up. Okay. No. Keep the torch lit. Health is slowly going up. I get it. You don't ask him to stay here. You just come in here. That's all you do. Health is slowly going up. I'm not dying, but I'm barely staying alive, actually. Let's just wait. No use in wasting food. We're gonna do just enough to stay alive. We need to do another analyzation. Food level, food freshness went down. Fresh rice is at 96. Time of day. Year 1, winter, day 2 out of 2. It's early afternoon. Day 2 out of 2. Early afternoon. It's no longer a blizzard, but it's snowy. Okay. Health is slowly going up. I learned something with the food. Even if food is at 1, the question is can my, I'm not going to stay with him. I need to build my own. But there's no way I can build my own because I don't have grass. Yeah. The freshness went down again. The freshness went down to 94. We need to start documenting real life time. 8:29 a.m. Okay. The real time of day, year 1, winter, day 2 out of 2. It's the early afternoon. The condition is snowy. Keeps changing. When the freshness changes, that's when we redocument. So the food level, the food is the rice. The fresh time is at 94. Time of day, I marked the real life time, IRL time. In real life, it's 8:20. It was 28:29 a.m. And then in game time, it was year 1, winter, day 2 out of 2, afternoon. The weather is snowy. And now we sit here and we wait. Food is at 2. Let's see, when food gets down to 1, the question is this: can I still recover HP? Health should tick up every 9 seconds. Food is going to go down after 45 seconds. So I have a few sets of 9 to figure this out. When food goes down to 1, will I go up to above 3.1? Let's find out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, food has to be above 1 in order to recover HP. Because watch, when my food goes down to 0, I think I start to decrease in health. Food freshness just went down to 92. Now all of a sudden I have a few things to monitor quickly. Time, real life time, 8:31 a.m. Year 1, winter. Year 1, winter. Day 2 out of 2. Afternoon. Not early afternoon, but regular afternoon. Weather is still snowy. We need to recover. Because look, here's the thing. Let's double check. Fresh time. No, rice. Freshness, 92. Time of day, it was real time, 8:31 a.m. In-game time. Year, winter. Year 1, winter. Day 2 out of 2. It's afternoon and it's snowy. We go back here to check our HP. Food level is down to 0. Health remains 3.1. I wonder why. Let's upgrade our health to 2. See what happens. Will I go above 3.1? Yes. I went to 3.2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god. A blizzard. It must be a blizzard. Yes, it's a blizzard. Now I'm going to die. Let's document the time. 8:31. Yeah, I knew I was going to die. So now we take notes again. I'm learning when there's a blizzard, I'm going to die. Food freshness, 90. When the blizzard occurred, death occurred. Time of day, 8:33 a.m. That's the real life time. In-game time, year 1, winter. Day 2 out of 2, afternoon. It's a blizzard. And that's what killed me, the blizzard. I didn't recover health fast enough. So yeah, I'm going to die again. Freshness went down to 90. It's still at 90. When I die, is fresh time going to decrease? That's the question. I'm going to stay here in the winter because I don't care. I have nothing to lose at this point. Nothing to lose at all. Fresh time is still at 90. Time of day has remained the same. Year 1, winter. Day 2 of 2, it's the afternoon, and yes, it's still a blizzard. Let's copy that and do more analysis. Let's wait. Calculated success. I'm failing over and over, but technically this is learning. Have to fail to learn. The greatest failures become the greatest successes. My gold has decreased so much. I have nothing. If I'm gonna die a death of nothing, if I'm not gonna make it, I may as well go out with a bang. I should buy everything I can buy. I've learned that even if it's expensive, buy literally everything that you can buy, because you're just gonna lose the gold anyway. There's no point in saving gold. No point in saving coin. not gonna make it to her house. I can't even make it to this guy. Hopefully I'm warm here, but I need food quickly. Maybe I'll start recovering. Health 2, food 2. I should have been dead. It's been more than 6 seconds. Health is recovering. Maybe if I talk to him. Health is at 2.1. I should have died. So his spot is a safety spot because there's fire here. But what if I light a torch as well? Will I recover quicker? Food went down to 1, so I'm not recovering. Food is back at 2, so now I can recover. Health is at 2.3. Food is back at 1. I can't recover. I have to keep food at least at 2 or higher. I can literally stand in the blizzard and survive as long as I'm next to him near this hot fire. I need fire on both sides of my body. Maybe I can... I didn't know this. Even in the middle of a blizzard, it's safer to be outside than inside. Wow. Because when I'm inside the house, I keep dying. Rice is at 86. We need to take note. Food, rice, fresh time, 86. Time of day, real time, 8:39 a.m. Hey, on the next season, I'm gonna time the whole entire season. Gonna turn on my normal cell phone, and I'm actually going to time the whole next season. It's late afternoon, so I still have time. How the hell is it safer outside than inside? I don't understand. I genuinely just do not understand. How in the living hell is it safer outside than inside the house? I don't understand. Fresh time. Rice is at a freshness of 84. We need to take another note. Fresh time, 84. These are all approximations, they're not exact. Time of day, real time, 8:41. Year 1, winter, day 2 of 2. Early evening. It's early. Early evening, and it's a blizzard. My torch was destroyed. Let's take out the torch. The question is this. Do I still recover HP or not? Oh, food is at 0. That's bad. What do? Eat one of those. Now health can start replenishing. I don't even have a torch lit. Let's see what happens. There, food is at 4. I should definitely recover above 2.7. Yeah, 2.8. It doesn't care. Safest place during a blizzard. Well, oh well. That's it. I needed the torch lit. Safest place. During a blizzard. Well, I'm gonna die again. I need my food level above there. Now I should start recovering health, but let's look. It's partly cloudy. I should definitely be recovering health. Let's get warm. Status is freezing. We light a torch. We should be warm. I expected it to happen anyway. Move the torch over this way. We'll light the torch now. Okay. Food level. That should take me up by 2. Status. I think I'm still going to be freezing. Whoops. I'm going to die. I'm still freezing. This is as close as I can get to warmth. Food level. I should be recovering. I have to literally run. Next time we'll have to make it. because this time we won't. If we can make it to him, maybe we'll make it. We made it. Health is at 1. Food is at 4. We should start recovering. Status, warm. Fire source, warm. There's no other way to make it out. Let's make more analysis. We can't lose all this rice. Okay. Food, rice, fresh time, 80. Time of day, 8:48 a.m. Real time. In-game stats. Year 1, winter, day 2 of 2. It's still winter, that's why. It's not spring yet. It's still winter. This is evening, and the weather is partly cloudy. This is why I'm still dying. It's still winter. It's a longer winter than what I thought. Apparently when it says day 2 of 2, it seems like it's just it actually seems more like 4 days. I don't understand. Let's check the settings. Let's see what's going on. We have to know. Gameplay. Game mode. I want to go down and see what's going on. We're on hardcore, but I don't understand what's going on. Genuinely. Food level. There, it's at 10. We don't have to worry about food for a while. We should just start recovering. Should. I said I was going to time next season. My phone is on. I don't even need to burn my personal torches. I don't. If I need to make more personal torches, I can. I have sticks and straw. Yeah, they only take 2 sticks, 6 straw. Can make plenty. If I need more. Let's up my... Whoa, freshness went down to 76. Time of day, it's not 8:48. Time of day, it's 8:52 a.m. Real life time. In-game time. Year 1, winter. Day 2 of 2. It's the late evening. Weather partly cloudy. Okay. Let's check the fresh rice again. It's still at 76. As soon as it drops, I need to take another note. But for now, the fresh rice is at 76. Okay. We stay on the fresh rice. Keep the food levels higher. If a blizzard rolls through, we're still going to die anyway. So it's pointless in eating all the food. Even if we eat all of our food and we get it up to 100, the blizzard's going to kill us. It's going to take away all your efforts of that food. And then, therefore, it would have been wasted food at that point. It's better to waste it by letting it rot than to use it all and to lose it. At least if it rots, you get rot out of it. Whereas if you use all that food and you lose it to dying, it's pointless. So, yeah. Oh, that's charged. Whoops. Maybe if I put my remote way over there, I just won't press a button on it. Darn it. Okay, I said I was going to time the next season. So, on my actual cell phone here, let's go to... Where's my clock on this thing? No, this is more reliable. Stopwatch. Let's check the rice. It may have went down again. It did. It's at 74. So, fresh time. 74. Time of day. It's 8:55 a.m. Year 1, in-game time. Let's find out. Year 1, winter, day 2 of 2. Late evening and partly cloudy. Let's check the rice again. Fresh time is 74. Let's take note. My coin is at 6.58. Like, I lost so much coin. This is relentless. Food is at 3. I sense the next season coming up. I think I survived. The music sounds happy. Let's see where my fresh rice is at. Okay. This is the next season. I need food right now. I have food. So let's get more food. Now I need to put season change so I can understand my notes. Season change. Let's put that in big bold letters in my notes. Season change. Okay. We are going to finish this in a minute. Big bold note, season change. Okay. What's up, Drew? Let's go back. Okay, food rice is at... heads up, I'm streaming and I have the chat audio on. Rice is at 44. Time of day, real time, it's 8:57 a.m. In-game time, this is year 2. Winter, no, this is spring, so we have to change the season. Yep. Spring. This is day 1 of 2. The time is morning. Hey, Drew, if you can't talk, it's understandable. It's not a big deal. It's early in the morning, man. I get it. So, we just did a season change. The food is the rice. So the rice is at fresh time 44. The time of day, it was at 8:57 p.m. In-game time, this is year 2, spring, day 1 of 2. This is morning and it's partly cloudy. And as for my HP, I'm currently recovering because I have food. So, let's increase the food level all the way to 100. So we're going to eat these because I'm not going to die at this point. So, plus I want to use them before they expire. I would really like to keep this rice to understand the freshness. We'll stop there at 100. I want to keep this rice until it expires. So fresh time just went down to 42. So we need to take more notes. I'm starting to understand. I'll study this later, but rice is at fresh time 42. Time of day, it's now 8:59 p.m. So within 2 minutes, the fresh time went down. In real life, within a 2-minute period, the fresh time went down. So this now is year 2. It's spring, day 1 of 2. It's still morning and it's still partly cloudy. But the principle is that the fresh time literally went down by 2 within a 2-minute period in real life. So now I'm under the impression that the fresh time is actually minutes. So when we look at the fresh time of an item, that's real life minutes. That's my impression. But we're going to find out. So far, according to my notes here, yeah, we're just going to hang out and watch the rice. We're going to conduct this analysis because we need to understand why it's dropping and how often it drops. Because if we could just grasp that concept, we'll understand how fast it drops. And then we'll understand when stuff's going to rot. Or like if we need to go for a long journey, we'll understand. Yep, it just went down to 40. Okay, let's take the note. First time, it just went down to 40. Time of day, real life time, it's 9:01 a.m. Yep. 9:01 a.m. Knowledge map. This is year 2. It's spring, day 1 of 2. Oh, it just turned late morning. So, late morning. It's partly cloudy. Okay. So now we copy this. Now we're understanding. So I found out that the safest place for winter is this one guy near the light post. So that's what we just found out on this stream. Um, I need more torches, but I'll be fine. I've got sticks and straw. Okay, so right now the main priority is to find a good spot for my village. So I need to go and find that alarm bell. But now I understand. Let's check the rice. I'm kind of addicted. Okay, it's still at 40. Fresh time is still at 40. Okay. Like I said, I am under the impression that the rice goes down every minute. I remember there is Gobu over here somewhere. I think, yeah. Gobu plants. They're just to the right of they're not ripe. Yep, I'm starting to understand. Just like Medieval Dynasty. So they're not ripe. I learned something. We need to keep grass because yeah, grass has fresh time of 144. So that's actually a long time. That's what I'm finding. Yep, rice just went down to 38. So let's take more notes. Rice went down to 38. It's currently 9:04 a.m. And I effed up. I forgot to time the whole season. I'll do it next season. Rice, 9:04 a.m. Let's check the in-game time. This is year 2, spring, day 1 of 2, late morning, and it is partly cloudy. But that's the thing. Last time, it was still late morning, and it was still partly cloudy. Yet 3 minutes later, in real life time, the freshness goes down. So, yeah. So now I'm under the impression that every 2 to 3 minutes in real life, fresh time goes down. Yeah, we need to stock up on grass. And we need to just keep some for the winter. Because if we don't have grass, we cannot, what do I need to make? We can't make, well, darn it. I needed grass for something. I forget what it was for. Let's check the rice. It's still at 38. See, in real life, 2 minutes just went by, but the fresh time is still at 38. So let's see, by 9:07 a.m. real life time, will the freshness go down again? Yep, it just went down. The freshness literally just went down. So food rice is at 36. Time of day, 9:06 a.m. This is year 2, spring, day 1 of 2. Oh, that's why. It changed to early afternoon. Taking this down in all of my notes here. It's not early morning. It's not late morning anymore. It's early afternoon. And the weather is partly cloudy. So we need to prepare for the winter because right now we are at the mercy of the winter. So, but this analysis is important. Once my rice rots, I will understand. I will have taken some critical notes. So the freshness is still at 36. Let's copy our notes so far. Like, this is a boring analysis, but once it's done, I'll understand the chemistry of the game a lot better before going forward. Like, the freshness of my grass just went down to 142. So now I've learned, if something has low like right now, the Gobu has 44 freshness. We understand that that's at least a 10-minute period in real life. So let's check the rice. 36, great. Just gotta stay on the rice. So I think it's safe to say if the fresh time is about 36, that's an average of at least half an hour in real time. See, it just went down to 34, so mm, 909. Yeah. Year 2, spring. 1 of 2. Early afternoon. So this is where it is at. So the rice is at fresh time 34. Time of day, it's 9:09 a.m. in real life. In-game time, year 2, spring, day 1 of 2, early afternoon. And it's still partly cloudy. So, yeah, what does this mean? Literally every few minutes it ticks down. So that's kind of our conclusion for now. I mean, I'm going to let it go all the way down until it rots, but at least I'll understand. Like this Gobu I just picked out in the fields, it's currently at 42. I think once I cook it, it'll refresh. So I'm going to experiment with that too. Like if you pick raw Gobu and you don't cook it for a while, it's fine. You just have to cook it before it rots. If you're able to do that, I think it renews. Kind of like on Medieval Dynasty. Like if you have meat that's, let's say, at 25%, if you go and cook it, it'll become roasted meat at 100%. So I think this is like the same concept, but with this Gobu plant. I can't prove it yet. I don't know. So even if Gobu freshness goes down, even if you pick brand new pieces of Gobu, the freshness is still down because you've already picked previous pieces that have decreased freshness. So you don't want to pick unripe berries out of season, because if you do, yes, you can eat. that did give me food gain, but at the risk of being poisoned, which is not a good thing. Wait, no. Yeah. Yo, Drew, you don't have to talk, man, but like I said, if you want to co-op, just let me know. If not, it's no worries. I'm just doing experiments at the moment anyway. Rice is at 32. It just went down. Rice is at 32. Time is 9:12 a.m. Check in-game time. Same thing. Year 2, spring, day 1 of 2. Early. Oh, it's not the early afternoon anymore. Now it's just the afternoon at this point. And it's still partly cloudy. So now we understand that when it comes to the food literally goes down by 1 every 45 seconds. Health goes down every 10 seconds. But if there's a blizzard, even if you have high food, during a blizzard your health goes down every 3 seconds. Your health goes down by 1 HP every 3 seconds if you're not warm. So now we understand the blizzard a lot better. Yeah. I say at this point, we just need to go. Let's check the rice. Kind of addicted with checking this rice. Alright, my experiment is going to be complete. Once I complete this experiment, I can actually play the game with a broad understanding of watch out for freshness. It does matter, especially when you're just going on a long trip and you gotta survive. So yeah, I may as well pick this grass while I'm here. So that's one way to make stuff last longer. If it's something you can cook, don't cook it right away if you don't need it, and let the freshness go down. Okay, yeah, the freshness just went down on the rice again, which means I'm not going to keep reading it out loud. You guys get the point. You guys understand how I do the analysis. So I'll read it this last time. The freshness of the rice is at 30. Time of day. Real life time is 9:15 a.m. In-game time is year 2. It's spring, day 1 of 2. It's the afternoon. But the weather changed. Now it's clear skies. No longer partly cloudy. So clear skies. I'm taking all this down in my notes. So when I look back at this soon, I will understand that during a complete season, the time of day changes a lot. A whole lot. More than what I thought. Like, the time of day will change from early night to late night to morning, early afternoon, afternoon, early evening, late evening. After the late evening, I swear I thought there was night. I don't understand. Anyway, See, now it just changed. Just late afternoon. So that means the freshness must have just changed. See, in the middle of me explaining this, the freshness of the rice literally just changed. Because the... Okay, let's see. Hold on. Freshness is at 28. You can best believe before this stuff rots, I'm going to use all this food and consume all of it. Because I don't need to waste food at this point. Fresh time is at 28. Time of day, 9:17 a.m. Still, year 2, day 1 of 2, at late afternoon is what time it is. I can't wait until I'm done with this experiment. It's boring, but I'm learning. I am learning. Once it's complete, I'm done with the analysis and we're gonna move on. But I need to finish this rice experiment because it's not just with rice. I believe this goes with any consumable food there is. The fresh time definitely matters. Like, use it before you lose it. Like, either you use it or you sell it. I say to never drop items. You could always sell it, you could use it, you could store it, you could just don't drop items. And Drew, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the stream. If people are watching. See, even if nobody's watching right now, that's fine, because people may watch a few minutes from now, a few hours from now, a few days, weeks, months, or maybe even a few years from now. Maybe somebody will come across the stream and yeah, I'm still talking to you guys, and so I'm there right now. So yeah, I'm just awesome. But anyway, so nobody plays like this. Nobody plays and takes analysis like this unless you're freaking I feel like the Japanese do this, like IRL. Like if they're playing this video game, I feel like they do this too. I feel like they study it and they understand it. And I'm talking about for those people that don't look stuff up online, like for those people that are really trying to understand this, they conduct little experiments to understand. Like, it's a process. It's a boring process, kind of, sort of, but it pays off. Like, I understand. I don't really understand how to fight yet, but once I get to once I start analyzing the fighting, I'm gonna have like an analysis going. Like, I'm gonna be a calculated fighter. Like, I'm gonna be a freaking beast. I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna suck. That's fine. But like, I'm definitely gonna it's you guys will see when the time comes. But let's check on the rice freshness. Okay. We are currently at 26, so I effed up. My analysis may not always be accurate, but it gives us a general idea of what's going on. So, food, rice, fresh time is at 26. Time of day, it's 9:20 a.m. See, I was right. I believe every 2 to 3 minutes in real life time, the freshness literally goes down. In game time, 2 spring, day 1 of 2, late afternoon, and clear skies. Yeah, this still remained the same. In both scenarios, it's still year 2, it's still the spring, it's still day 1 of 2, late afternoon, and clear skies. That never changed. However, the freshness did decrease about 3 minutes later. So, like I said, I'm under the impression that the freshness literally decreases every 2 to 3 minutes in real life time. So, I know I said that like 3 or 4 times, but I'm just really trying to drill that point and bring it home that now, see, it just went down again. It just went down again. Let's take this analysis. Let's see if my conclusion is correct. Every 2 to 3 minutes. So now the freshness is at 24. Time of day It's 9:22 a.m. real time, in-game time. This is year 2. It's spring, day 1 of 2. The time of day changed. It was late afternoon, but it went from late afternoon to early evening. Ha. So that also impacts it, and it's still clear skies. So every time I'm using my laptop for this. Every time I take notes, I literally copy and paste what I just typed. I go down 2 spaces. Control C is copy, Control V is paste. So that's how I'm taking my notes so quick. But anyway, and Control Z is to default if you F up. But let's go back to the freshness. Has it decreased that quick? Nope. Okay, so literally from 9:20 to 9:22 a.m., the freshness went down by 2. So now we're going to see when it goes down again. And like I said, I think I'm spot on, literally. Every 2 to 3 minutes, the fresh time literally goes down. So on my Gobu here, I have the fresh 2 is at 42. So I have lots of time before that actually expires. So right now my rice, I said, is at 24. I'm going to start eating some of this to increase my food levels so I don't forget about it. I really don't want to lose a lot of this rice, but I am. Truth be told, I'm just going to let it rot and just sit here. I could use that probably for fertilizer like on Medieval Dynasty. So I'm just going to let the rot accumulate, build a storage, and start storing rot for when I start farming. So this is actually a great experience because the fresh time is still 24. We're going to wait for the rice to go down a little bit. We'll check it later. Right now I just want to go and... But no, I need to keep an eye on it. I really, because it's, see, it just went down by 2. Yep. Yeah, so I got to keep an eye on it. I'm okay with that. I'll babysit it until my experiment's done. Real life time, it's 9:24 a.m. I mean, it's not like my character's going to die at this point because obviously my food levels are high, so he's going to slowly recover HP. Yeah, he's fine. That's why health is at 50 out of 50. Oh, man. Long experiment. Yeah, it is, but it's paying off. I really like what I'm doing. Yeah. Fresh time is at 22. Let's keep the food levels up. My goal is to keep up the food level as much as possible so that even if it does rot, I still got the most out of it before it rotted. Like, I'm trying to maintain my food level at 100 because I'm using every piece of rice to slake the hunger. So once it does rot, I can confidently say I used it to its full potential before the experiment was done. There was no reason I should have bought this much rice, but at the time I was uncertain as to what the hell would happen during the winter. I just wanted to be prepared and have something to eat. So yeah. I'm just gonna save game at this point. Yep. What's up, Drew?
Son gave it away. Fucking loud ass TV.
As you can see, I'm over here conducting an experiment. I gotta finish it. How are things going for you over there?
1 sec. Not that I can. Oh wait, that's the phone place.
20. Hold up. I gotta take my notes here. Time of day 9:27 a.m. Year 2.
Yep.
Spring day 1. Ah, so it went from early evening to evening. The weather changed to partly cloudy. Okay, what were you saying, man?
Hang on.
All right.
Lemon, cause Fuka, and lemon and mm, I'm thinking lemon and apple. All right, you can. All right, you're the weird one, so you can shut the fuck up. Yeah. Carrot. I want a mixture. Okay, hold on, wait. Strawberry. What else? Yeah. Cucumber.
Hey, cucumber is healthy.
That's exactly what I'm getting it.
Yeah,
Cucumbers eating good.
yeah.
Maccabee said so. Cucumber. Um,
I think it's like
uh,
80% water, but it's still like beneficial.
cucumber. I already had strawberry. What a fight. In game. And I'm thinking cucumber, lemon, and
18.
freaking carrot. That's like a straight up Nutri drink.
Got it.
I wish I had arrows.
Same here, man. That's why I plan on saving up the feathers.
I need feathers.
Yep.
This guy's being a dick. I can smack both of them.
Yeah, man. Hey,
Let me
no.
get a lick. Oh, oh, oh,
Mm,
oh. Whoop. I got a lick.
mm-mm.
Damn, you let your buddy die? Boop, boop. Stupid. I got a lick on both of them with the pad. Bro, do
Mm.
not underestimate the boat paddle. That is the strongest weapon.
I believe it, man. I could tell by the way it swings.
Of
I
course.
was over here. You should have seen me yesterday, man. I was over here practicing combos with it yesterday, actually. I gotta keep an eye on my rice here. I need to cook some rice in real life. I think I'm gonna have it for breakfast. Maybe. We'll see.
Why you say that?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, right.
So,
If you hating that I'm taking care of my folks, then that just means that is a red flag. Cause who the fuck doesn't want somebody to pay for their shit? The fuck? I don't care how good she look, how good the booty is. Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
hmm, you gotta
Shut up,
love
Carla.
it's
Shut up.
honorable, commendable, man.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I may be lonely and a bit of a hopeless romantic, but brother, no, 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 no,
16.
no. That shit is dead.
9:32. Ah, wait. Yup.
Oh my
9:32
god, egg,
a.m.
a bird's nest. Yes.
Hell yeah, with eggs and feathers. The bird's nest is feathers.
Yes.
That
I
works.
can make arrows.
To spring.
This is a random hut?
This is late evening.
Where's this? Oh, this is one of.
Hey
Alright.
man, once I'm done with my little experiment here, I'm down to co-op. I just gotta finish it. I'm at the fresh time for my rice is at 16 at the moment. I'm waiting for it to deplete and then rot out. So yeah, and you are right that that small Eku weapon is definitely legit. Like it. I'm sure it hurts. I haven't used it yet on an enemy, but I could tell by the way it looks like it'll. Bro, I was
What,
impressed
that knife?
with no the small Eku, the bolt paddle. It's called a small
Oh.
Eku, small
Wait.
Eku. The knife though, I was kind of impressed with the combos. By the way it swung, it's not like on
Mm-hmm.
a Medieval Dynasty. It's got a little bit of style to it on here. It definitely impressed me. Oh, freshness.
Mm-hmm. It impressed me when it tore
Okay.
me up every time I fought bandits and they had knives.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm over here using a freaking whole ass limb boat paddle, but they got messed up in the process. You might be
Yeah.
able to cut my cut my stomach open if I let you, but boy, don't you let me hit you with this boat paddle. That bludgeon damage is gonna kick in real quick. They're gonna get concussed. Like, whoa, what was that?
I bet. Like Medieval Dynasty had a thing to where it showed the weaknesses of certain enemies. Like animals that were large were weak to like slashing damage, or I forget the damage types, but the point is it did diagnose what was weak to what. Oh, here I gotta do my notes. 14 time of day 9:34. So let me ask you: did you make it to the winter?
I'm still in spring. My last day in spring.
Are you on year one?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Good luck.
And I'm kinda like rushing to get a food storage because
Yeah.
I unintentionally brought in a villager and I'm like, oh shit. Damn.
Now you gotta take care of them,
Alright.
and you don't know how, right? Well, you know you gotta get a food storage,
That
but yeah,
that's what she needs.
yeah.
It's all good though.
Gotta keep an eye on the rice. Okay, 14. Yeah, man. Like I've been here for about an. How long have I been here? When did I start today? Analysis started at 8:29 a.m. So I've been here for approximately a little over an hour, about an hour and 6 minutes, just taking
Sticking
down.
your finger up your nose.
Yep, this analysis crap, bro. It's legit, man. I'm a bit of a scientist. I'm a bit of a calculated person, a bit.
So why
I'm
don't you go
I'm
work for
heavily.
Umbrella?
I think I'll pass on Ouroboros and all that coming after me.
Oh man, dude, you don't want to get those fat checks and a chance of getting your life taken if you get released because you know things.
And then end up being the next dead scientist in the lab. I
Yeah,
think I'll
I'll
pass.
see,
I
we'll
think
see
I
your
will
corpse
pass.
in like a hallway with a note on it and a key. Whoever finds this is the
Leon will
key to
be
the
reading my next letter,
story.
man. I
Or
think I'll pass
Carlos
on
or
that,
some
bro.
shit.
Yeah, I think I'll pass
We'll
on those
find you
fat
like in the
paychecks,
street.
man. Yeah, they can keep the fat paychecks and
Oh
Lamborghinis.
man.
Lives won't be worth it. They'll leave everything at home while they're at work dead. It's pointless.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'd pass on that life, man. Okay, it just went down to 12. The freshness went down to 12 on this rice. Once it rots out at 0, I'll be ready to co-op. Yep.
All right, Kiku, let's get you working.
I thought, isn't
Uh,
that the chick we began with, Akko, or is it somebody else?
no, it's one of my villagers.
Oh, Akiko. You said Akiko. You didn't say Akko. You said
Kiko.
Akiko. Oh, Kiko.
Yeah,
Gotcha. All right.
healing brew. Aw,
Rice 12.
forager. That's what I want to do. Forage.
I can't
Um,
believe I am going through this whole entire experiment. So, man, hey, I'm understanding the fresh time a whole lot better today than yesterday. Like, I
yeah.
know it's just day two, but I'm literally understanding that, like I said, you heard a lot of what I said if you were listening, but the fresh time literally goes down by like two or three every 2 to 3 minutes in real life time. So
Hmm.
I'm getting this timing down, man. Like I'm hella calculated. Like I understand that the food goes down by one every 45 seconds. So for your whole food bar, that's approximately 7.5 minutes. And then with your health bar, that goes down every 10 seconds. So by 1 HP goes down every 10 seconds. So 10 times 50 is 500 seconds. 500 seconds divided by 60 is, I don't know, something. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 48. Yeah, so that's at least 7 minutes. Yeah. So in total, for your health and food, you have at least like 15 minutes. So if you find food within 15 minutes, you'll be good. You won't die, hopefully.
Oh, she left me. Damn.
Dang.
Yeah, no, it wasn't meant to happen.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, let's check on the rice.
That chick was
Still 12.
so bad.
You had her working too hard. Oh, yep,
No,
just went down to
I didn't
10.
have like not I didn't have shit for her.
She was pissed off. You saw a little sad face or something. I don't know what this game has. I know Dynasty had sad faces. 9:39. I think that's just me. I effed up on my timing. There's no way it took 5 minutes to go down. In game time. Oh, it's spring. It just turned to day two of two. That's why. And now it's early night.
That's because I don't have a freaking food storage. That's what I need. I need a food storage.
Man, I've got like I don't know. Let's see. This is three, almost about one, two, three, 4 pages of notes so far. Not like I'm finna go and comb through every little piece, but I understand the gist of what's going on. Oops. Okay. You know, I found out that the safest place during winter, you would think it would be inside of their house, right? You know that one chick that sells crap?
Hmm.
In her house, she's got this big blazing fire. You would think that would be the safest spot, right? It's not. Bro, I found out that the safest spot is actually outside in the cold near this Japanese guy you first see. You know that Japanese guy you first see at the destroyed town? He's like, hey, you can destroy some of this crap for ashes too. Like all
Hmm.
these burnt down houses and crap. He's standing out in the front with like a torch. That's the safest spot. It's safer than
Hmm.
even being inside the house. I don't understand the mechanics of it, but that's what I found out. Okay, fresh time went down to 8. F top. It is 9:42. See, the stuff I'm doing, nobody would want to do this. Like, they're like, this is just too boring. Like, the game's not to be meant to be played like this. Like, what are you doing? Oh, there's a method to my madness. There's a method to it. It's night. It's not early night. It's normal night. It's still partly cloudy. So, yeah. So it's kind of like medieval in a way, to where there are unripe berries, but then they become ripe the next season in the summer. Man, I could just sell the rest of this, but I'm gonna just let it rot. I'll just let it, yeah. So, what you've seen in this game so far, what would you rate your experience in this game? Like, between a 1 out of 10, a 1 being this game sucks, and a 10 being I love this game. Where would you put it so far? Keyword so far.
Solid 9. I'm still figuring this stuff out.
That
But
makes
because
sense,
it's
man.
so refined, yeah, solid 9.
6. Man, I know this is petty, but I was telling Blackheart this last night. I was saying that, hold on. Taking my notes. Have to be as accurate as possible. Day 2 of 2. Night, partly cloudy. So, I'm going to create a little chart that explains the time of days because they're confusing, they're weird. Like, one moment it'll be like you would think that day 2 of 2 is the last day, but it's not. Like, it's weird. Like, day 2 of 2 continues, and then day 2 of 2 becomes the next day early morning. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to understand it, but I'll understand it later. But Blackheart, what did I tell him? Let me check on this rice durability or whatever. I forgot. It'll come to me later. I'm almost done with this stupid experiment. A little over an hour just to guarantee, just to understand the freshness a lot better. Like, I found out that a season change actually takes your crap down by about, let's see, season change. The freshness was 74, but it went down to 44. So I'm now under the impression that the season change takes down your freshness by 30. I don't know if that's true and accurate yet, but that's an approximate amount. Yeah. That bear last night in the cage.
Mm-mm. Dude, the cage just disappeared, and so did my life.
Yeah, that's just thought about that. You know,
It didn't like crumble, it didn't
hey,
break, it just
look here, man. You had the right idea. I think what you was doing was right, poking. Okay, you were poking, and it was working. I came with the stupid axe, and I was just hitting it with the axe,
So
swiping
you're the reason
sideways.
I died.
I'm
You're
the
the reason
reason,
that
man.
bear was released. Oh my
Yes,
god, you
I
didn't say
did.
shit, you
I did.
bastard.
I'm the reason, man. He was not
He
you,
said,
man.
"I'm gonna take this to the grave," but then he's like, "Man, I feel
Uh,
bad. I can't. I can't."
I thought about it, man. I'm like, wait, that was me. I'm over. You said it. You said, hey, pokey poke. You said
Oh,
poke. I think you can.
I didn't notice what you were using. I'm just fixed on poking the
Yeah,
bear and looking at the HP.
yeah, man. That was me, man. I was over here swinging sideways with the freaking axe, and that sucker broke quickly. That bear. I was thinking about it, man, and I was like, you know what? That wasn't Drew. That was me. Like he had the right idea. It was working. You were. I saw its health go down. You were actually poking the bear, and the health actually was going down. Like I think if we had continued that, we would have killed it. But what I'm getting at is you have some good battle tactics. I haven't seen all of them yet, but that's kind of what I'm implementing here. Like, yeah, man,
It
I
just
can't.
made sense to me. I'm like, it's in a cage. We
Why
can
not?
kill this thing and get a buttload of food off of it and fur,
Right.
maybe other materials.
We don't know in this game, right? I know on a Dynasty, it was definitely like, I don't know, fur and meat, a lot of meat, uh, quite a bit of fur. But I think that's all I ever got from bears on there. I didn't kill a whole lot, but I killed enough to know that, okay, this is what you get. Rice freshness is still 4. Time is 9:48. In about one more minute, the freshness should go down. Watch. 9:49. The freshness, yep, it just went down. Yep, so now I understand. I definitely get it. At 9:49 in game time, year 2 spring, day 2 late night, cloudy. Yep, same as last time. It's just, yeah, it's still obviously year 2, obviously spring, day 2 of 2 late night. It's still cloudy, but the freshness still went down by 2, even though all the info remained the same. So now we are under the impression that this is about to rot, and I better use up that before it rots. I could bet money it's about to rot. Watch in the next 2 to 3 minutes, it's gonna rot, and I'm gonna be done. Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Food goes down every 45 seconds, so the food should go down before this rots. Let's see if I'm right. The food should tick down by at least 1 or 2 before this rots. Like, tick down twice. That's what I'm betting on. By the time the food hits 98, it's not going to rot yet. Let's see if I'm right. So if it goes down every 45 seconds, that's approximately twice. That's 90 seconds. That's a minute and a half for it. Yep. Watch it hit 98 next 45 seconds. And then I need to hurry up and eat 2 of them before it rots. Let's see if I'm right. Watch. I bet I'll be right. I'm just waiting for it to hit 98. So it'll be less than 45 seconds at this point. But I gotta hurry up and use these 2 before it rots. Because I took the notes at 9:49. It's 9. Oh, it just turns. What? It says stale time. So that's a new stat. Let's take note of that. It just went from fresh time to stale time. So it's still good. It didn't rot. Okay. Huh. That's new. So I need to title this New Stat. It's not fresh time, it's stale time. Time of day, it's 9:52 a.m. And my experiment is kind of done for now. We're gonna see year 2, day 2 of 2. Now it's early morning. See, this is what I don't understand about this. This is why I need to understand this better. And it's still cloudy. So now we understand that stuff actually takes a long time to rot because it goes through a stage of fresh time. You get it at 144 on fresh time. And then after the fresh time is totally depleted, it goes into the category of stale time. So let's put that in bold, that's stale time. That's the new stat. So it goes from, so if I were to create a chart, I think it goes from fresh time to stale time to rot. But I'm going to save game right here. All right, Drew. Do you want me to join your game you got there, or you want to? I don't want to hop in that one file without Groot. Kind of want her to be here. Blackheart, maybe, maybe not. But what do you want to do, man?
I'm fixing up a few things.
All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I definitely think it goes from fresh time, stale time, and then it rots. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you're at fresh time, you got nothing to worry about. That took a while to figure out. How's the food storage coming?
I don't think I'll be able to make it. So I think I'm just gonna put food in the general storage. I think that's the point.
I'm not gonna lie, that rice goes hard. Like, buying rice from that chick was one of the best decisions I made. 23, all the way to 100. Man, woman, you know how much coin I lost, man, to just dying? Like, bro, let me tell you, I had all this pride for the fact that I didn't die, right? Oh, but
Mm-hmm.
today changed that. Today definitely changed that. Yeah, definitely. Oh, wow. Hmm. If I can raise. Hmm. In my opinion, I think I'm kind of convinced that rice and soybeans are the way to go for staying alive. Like, um, they both cost the same amount, but soybeans give you more food. So soybeans are actually better than rice. Huh, interesting. So I just spent all money on soybean and rice. Oh, so you have two separate sets of rice. The one set is the set to where it hit the stale time, and the other set is fresh time. Okay, yeah, experiment concluded. So I'll keep an eye on the stale time and see if that goes to rot. I think it does. Maybe. I would think it would. Uh, well, in the meantime, let's explore. You kill any main bosses yet, man?
Uh, no. Aside from that leader, no.
Yeah, me neither. Hmm. All that needs is sticks and stone? Yeah, apparently. Moors or both. Okay, I get the point. that crap has a lot of time. Like, if you're in the hundreds and it says fresh time, you know that's gonna last for a long time. Even when the season changes, like the season will take it down by like 30 durability. Like, yeah. To me, that was so important because, like, once your food runs out, you start losing HP. And, like, the worst situation is to be in a battle with, like, a boss or something, and your food levels are depleted. So you're losing health from the food levels, plus getting striked by the opponent. That's like double health. Like, you're losing health on two fronts from starvation and being attacked. Like, that's a sucky situation.
Hmm.
So yeah, definitely don't want to be in that type of situation. Oh, hey, I also found out that yesterday, apparently, it was not you that started the raid. We misunderstood that. That was not you. The raid, they just do. That's just something they do.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that just pops in like that. It was not because you went out and attacked that guy. It's uh, the game just operates like that. They're gonna rate the hell out of
Mm-hmm.
you. They don't care where you're at. They're gonna rate whoever, whenever. Like, they don't care, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I
yeah.
saw that when I was playing today. I had
Mhm.
attacked nobody, and out of nowhere, it's just like, hey,
Yep.
you're on the lookout.
Right. I'll be right back.
Same.
But yeah, that's kind of how it is, man. I learned that the hard way. Yeah. You know, I haven't seen anybody on this game yet. The only people I've seen on it so far was me, you, Groot, Blackheart, and that's it. these knives have some pretty good combo. I like the fact that we can organize the inventory. Like, kind of helps out. Oh yeah, we need to create a chart. So, all right, next I'm about to create a chart of the time of day. I'm gonna title this "Time of Day." I'm gonna make this bold. 48. Center of the screen. Okay, I don't know how to do this yet. Um, Number one. Here. Phase 1. Early morning. Phase 2. I don't know what phase 2 is. Let's go see. So it went from my notes earlier. It went from early morning to something else. Let's see. This is why I kept tabs. Oh, dang, I don't know. Hold on. I think it goes from early morning to morning. Yeah, so I think phase two would be morning. So we're going to just put morning. These are not accurate notes. We're just gonna take it for granted that it's somewhere along these lines. Phase three will be, I don't know. So from early morning to morning, from morning to, I don't even know. This is why they have the knowledge tab. I really don't need to be taking all these notes, but I don't think it's in here. It might be. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe, yep, time of day. They have it right here. It says morning, afternoon, evening, and night. But this is not accurate though, because in the titles of, like, if you go to the map section, like right now it says early afternoon. I go to the knowledge tab and I go to time of day. I forget what it is. Okay, back to the map. It says early afternoon. Is there an early afternoon in here? No, there is not. It just says, and I'm looking in the knowledge tab. It says time of day. Each day is divided into 4 equal periods: morning, afternoon, evening, and night, implying that these are the only 4 categories of the times of day. However, when you go to the map category, it says early afternoon, and it just turned afternoon. So I get where they're coming from. They're saying, like, as far as the main points of day, there are 4 main points: morning, afternoon, evening, and night. I get that. But for each time of day, there's an early, a normal, and a late. So I think there are 12 parts to a whole day, because in the morning, there's early morning, morning, then there's late morning, and I think it's like that for every section. So early, default, and then late. I'm using the word default for the time of day, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night. So it goes from early morning to morning, late morning, phase 4. Same thing. Early afternoon. Let's see if I'm correct. Let me go look up in my notes here. See if it go. Is there an early afternoon? Yep, there is. That's why I took these notes. Early afternoon. I can bet money there's like regular afternoon. But let's go up in the notes and see. Actually, I can go right here on my map. Yeah, there is afternoon right now. So it goes from early afternoon to just afternoon. So if you guys were to take notes with me, this is what it looks like. For the time of day, phase 1, that's early morning. Phase 2 is morning. Phase 3 is late morning. Phase 4 is afternoon. I didn't spell that right. Yeah, phase 4 is early afternoon. Phase 5 is afternoon. Phase 6 is what? You guys guess. Yeah, you guessed it right. Late afternoon. So I'm going to stay on my map here, and we're going to see if it turns into late afternoon. Phase 6. After late afternoon, it should be early evening. Yeah. Then phase 8 would be, I don't know. Wait. Phase 8 would be just evening. Phase 9 would be I really don't even need to take the rest of these notes, but I'll take them anyway. I get the concept. Late, default, no, early, default, then late for each time of day. Early morning, morning, late morning, early afternoon, afternoon, late afternoon, early. After every late, there's always an early. So that means that I still don't understand the times of day. Like, they're on day one, obviously it's a full day. So it's going to be early morning all the way to late night. After late night, I think it turns to day 2 of 2. And then this goes through the full day. And then after that, I think it goes to the next season. So each season should be approximately 2 days, but 2 full days, which should be each day has 12 phases. So in essence, you have 24 phases per season to get stuff right. Get stuff right as in survive, build your houses, build your establishment, whatever the hell you got to do for that season. So if you have 48, no, wait, 12, 24. If you have 24 phases per season, right? 24, right? Let's do some math. If you have, let me get my calculator out. Okay, so calculator. Okay, I just said you have what, 24 phases per season times 3 seasons. We have spring, summer, and fall, right? Times 3 seasons. 24 phases times 3 seasons equals, you guys have 72 phases before winter. So at the beginning of the year, you have 72 phases before winter. That's a lot of time. That is a lot of time. So the question is this: how long is a season in real life? I don't know. I have no idea. We'll have to time next season. Next season, when it starts, I'm going to start a stopwatch and we'll figure out how long that particular season lasts. And then we'll have a better understanding of how long a season lasts. So let's say if the season starts at 10 o'clock, let's say it starts at 11 o'clock a.m., right? In real life time, right? The season starts at 11 a.m. Let's say I time that particular season, and then 1 hour later, the season is over, right? Well, now I understand one season is approximately 1 hour in real life. So that means for those, 24 phases took 1 hour. So that means one day would be approximately 30 minutes. So in the game, one day would be equivalent to 30 minutes in real life. Like, I'm going to have it calculated something like that. So that way we can understand this time of day. Because when we look at the map, we need to understand how it works. Once we understand how this works, we understand the mechanics a lot better. So right now, this is a mechanical phase I'm going through. We're understanding how the health depletes, how the food depletes. We're understanding the time of day and how that works. Yeah. Once we understand these small mechanics, then we can go in and we can understand the other gameplay better. This game is so broad, but I love it.
None of that matters. What matters is that sound I'm hearing in the background. What is that? Please
Oh,
explain.
my bad. That's the
Your studies go out the window. What the heck is that?
that's the washer. That's the
Oh my
washer.
god.
I'm in the basement. Yeah, unfortunately.
Cause
Yeah,
it's
man.
that. Cause
Yeah, let me
after
mute.
playing Resident Evil
Oh
practically all
man.
my life, I
Right.
hear certain rhythms like that, and I'm like, uh,
What the hell is
are we
that?
in
Right.
trouble? Yeah,
Yeah.
are we gonna blow up or um?
Oh shit. Let me mute
Let me
this
get my
mic.
gun. Wait a
Hey.
minute. I'm not ready. I
I
don't
didn't
got
even
my
know
good
you
shoes
heard
yet.
that. Yeah, well, of course it's a whole washer. Yeah, you're gonna hear it. Were you able to hear my voice at all, despite the washer?
Yeah, I
Okay,
heard you while I was like moving around and stuff.
okay, got
So
you.
I want to say like as far as co-op, I'm not gonna rush that at the moment because these hours I think I did mention to you that these are the hours where I'm like half booked, and I feel like if I were to like it happened yesterday, I joined y'all, and
Hmm.
then like I'll be playing, and then I'll have
You
to
gotta
like
go do
just
some
be like,
IRL
okay,
stuff. You're good,
yeah.
man. I'm not worried about it, bro. Yeah,
So what happens this
I'm
week?
doing studies anyway, man. Like right now,
You're
I'm
a fucking
current.
scholar.
I told you, bro. Yeah, I'm
That should
like,
be that should be your class instead of peasant.
I know, right? Scholar.
You may be poor as shit, but your brain works.
Right, right.
You go over to a village and you
Early
start talking
morning,
all this stuff. The head of the village is gonna look at you like,
right,
no, we actually need somebody like you around.
right. I told you, man. I'll be one of your best allies, man. Like whenever we randomly co-op, just whenever, man. No rush. But whenever we randomly do, man, I got a lot to bring to the table, man. Like I'm over here taking notes on my laptop, like at a word pad. It's me, the notes, my brain, and calculator. So,
Mm.
oh yeah, let me check the rice. I bet it's still stale, still going down. Yep, I got one that's fresh and one that's stale.
Let's just see what we're just talking about.
Yeah, man, that stale time lasts for a long time, man. Especially if it's at like 144. But you gotta watch out if it's stale though. You gotta hurry up to eat that. I would eat, of course, common sense to eat the stale stuff before the fresh stuff. I think some people don't look at that though. They're just like, hey, it's food, let me eat it. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
I could bet you money people will probably eat like they're like, I want to eat the fresh stuff. I don't want to eat the stale stuff. Oh, you go on ahead and do that, and then you watch your stuff right. Early night, dude. Look, once I'm done taking these notes and I'm mastering this crap, bro, I'm gonna freaking be a beast, man. Like, yeah, early night. And then the
Mm-hmm.
last phase is phase 12. That's late night. I bet I'm right. So right now, let's look at the map, guys. We look at the map and it says late afternoon. According to my chart here, late afternoon is phase 6. So I have 12 different phases for the day. See, the knowledge tab didn't tell me this. The knowledge tab says this. We're at the knowledge tab and it says time of day. Each day is divided into 4 equal periods: morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Morning begins at dawn. Villagers wake up, prepare for the day, and head to their workplaces. This period continues until noon. See, they didn't go into detail. Now it says afternoon, spans from noon until the end of the workday. At the end of this period, goods are delivered to storage and consumed to meet the villagers' needs. Evening lasts from the end of the workday until midnight. Villagers engage in leisure activities and gradually wind down before going to sleep. Night stretches from midnight until dawn. Most villagers are asleep during this period, and the cycle begins anew when morning breaks. Here's my point. We go to the map tab here, and it says late afternoon. Where is late afternoon in the knowledge tab? This just says afternoon, not late afternoon. So they kind of leave you to read in between the lines to figure out, hey, each phase of day has 3 periods. For instance, let's say afternoon. Going from morning into afternoon, it's going to go like this. You're going to first have early, we're going to start from the very beginning of the day, all right? Phase 1 is early morning, phase 2 is morning, phase 3 is late morning, okay? Those are the 3 phases to morning. Then you have the afternoon coming up in phase 4. You have early afternoon, phase 5 is afternoon, phase 6 is early afternoon. Hey, I'm a freaking beast. Anyways, phase phase 5 phase 4 is early afternoon, Phase 5 is afternoon. Phase 6 is late afternoon. Okay? After late afternoon, you have phase 7, which leads to early evening. Hey, my exact spelling is correct, all right? In phase 7, it says early evening. My map says early evening. I could bet you money that the next time of day will be evening, regular evening. Let's see if my here, I'm gonna put test in my notes. We're gonna put test. Next to phase 7, it's early evening right now because the map says, early evening. So next to phase 7 in my notes, I'm gonna put test. We're gonna see if I'm right. So the next time of day should be evening, regular evening. So I'll keep an eye on that. I'm not worried about the weather, partly cloudy or whatever the hell it is. Weather is just random on this game. You don't know what the hell you're getting. It's like St. Louis weather. Like, you never know what you're getting. One day it's snowing, the next day it's sunny, the next day it's windy. Like, you get all 4 seasons in 1 week. You never know. Like, literally. Okay, test. I'm just gonna chill out till evening and see if this works. See, dude.
Can get a hurricane.
Bro, let's pray that doesn't happen. Hey, we stay on the top of a hill, a really big hill, so well, I mean, well, dang, that tsunami is freaking. It's kind of funny how they name those. Hey, Hurricane Fred just came through. Hurricane Edward, and they do it in alphabetical order too. Like, they do it in military alphabetical order. Like, Hurricane Edward just came through, but we suspect Hurricane Fred coming through next Thursday. Hurricane Gary, okay, wow, really? Okay. They kill me with that, man. But anyway, so,
And then
like,
Hurricane Ian.
right. So, right now, we are currently on phase 7, which is early evening. If I'm correct, all I need to see is if this ticks once. We'll do this experiment with just evening, and then we'll see how evening leads into the night. We're going to see if my phases are actually correct. This is the next part of my experiment. But we're also doing a chain experiment because we're also keeping an eye on this rice. The stale time, all right? The stale time is currently at 118. That's going to take a long time to rot. We're not going to be... We'll just periodically check there. I could bet, like I said, when you get something fresh, it's like fresh. And then it goes from fresh to stale, and I think it goes from stale to rot. That would make sense. But back to the map. Still early evening. You know what? Let's look up at my notes. Let's see something. Let's see when the time of day changed. Okay. When I took my notes out, let's see. At 9:32 a.m. this morning, this scholar of a guy, at 9:32 a.m. this morning, real time, mind you, my fresh time on my rice was at 16. All right. It was year 2, spring, day 1 of 2, late evening. Okay. The point is this. We started at late evening. We're going to say later it became early night. So the first time it hit early night, it was at 9:39 a.m. Every time I mention like the AM, PM times, I'm like real time here, guys. So yeah, it was 9:39 a.m. So this is year 2, spring, day 2 of 2, early night. This is the first time I said early night, all right? So it went from at 9:39 a.m. it was early night. However, at 9:42 a.m. it was night. So it took 3 minutes to go to the next phase. All right. So I told you I'm calculated. All right. So at night here, at 9:42 a.m. it was night. That's when it first hit night, according to my records.
Thank you for making me feel like I'm back in school.
I know, right?
With problems. if train A left this place,
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm just listening to this like, there's no need for all that, bro.
I'm analytical, man. I'm analytical.
You weren't kidding. There's no need, but someone got to do it.
Right. I'll be that guy with like I'll be the guy with the encyclopedia of notes. Hey, you don't understand how to play this game? That's fine. Just go look at my notes. Like, yeah. But anyways, so all right. At 9:42 a.m., that's when it first became night, right? We don't got to read all the other details. The whole point is this: at 9:42 a.m., it was night. At 9:46 a.m., it was late night. So that took approximately 4 minutes to change the phase of day. So now I'm under the impression that the phase of day changes from every 2 to 4 minutes. They love these 2 to 4 minutes times of like they got timing in this game.
It dark so damn quick.
Right. Like the phases go from every 2 to 4 minutes in real time, like real life time.
It's like they're encouraging you to actually sleep during the night, so you
Yeah.
can. Mm,
But if you
like
work,
medieval, where you can see everything at night, not this game. It's like,
mm-hmm.
And the thing is, you can't. From what I'm seeing so far, you can't hold down the torch on your secondary hand.
But you know what I learned? Well, I mean,
What?
well, I'm sure at some point we can buy a lamp. But if you drop a torch on the ground, that could also light the ground too. Like you could drop them even as a trail. If you drop a trail of torches, that'll light a path right there.
Mm.
So, bro, calculated guy here, right? I'm telling you, bro. Like, wait till I get to the combat system. I'm gonna be clouding. I'm telling you, bro. Well, I'm gonna suck
It's
it
gonna throw
first.
you over a loop, bro.
It's gonna throw me for a hell of a loop, man. But, bro, when I study it and I got it, oh, bro, I'm gonna be in a clown. And you'll be like, hey, I called Daryl on my team. Get him over here. Like, no, he's not going. He's coming with me. Like, I need him. I'll be like, I told you. Oh man. But all right. So, what was I? Wait, hold on. Let's look at the map. Right now it's evening. Where's my test here? Okay. Yeah, it went from early evening to evening. I was right. Now watch. It's gonna go from regular evening to late evening. So next to test, I'm gonna put the asterisk. I'm gonna put success. Now the next test is from evening. We're gonna put test again next to phase 8. So now that you guys understand how these phases work, we're testing my theory to see if I'm correct on the fact that there are 12 phases to a day. But like I said before, the knowledge tab says times of day. There are only 4. Yes, they're correct, but they told you the main 4 phases. They didn't tell you that, hey, these are the main 4 times of day. However, there's a breakdown of morning. There's early morning, and late morning. They didn't want to put all that. I get the point. They didn't want to be too detailed and bore the hell out of people, and they just figured they figured, well, the gamers, they can read in between the lines. They'll look at the map. They'll understand that, they'll figure it out. They got to leave us with something to figure out. Right. So, I mean, they weren't going to put every little inkling of a detail, because then who wants to read all that, right? Like, yeah.
Fine print.
Yeah. I need to be a lawyer, man. Like, I need to be a few things. I need to be a scientist. I need to be a lawyer. I'm a freaking beast, man. This
Definitely
guy.
a lawyer. You can show up in court with that suit you showed me with that
Oh, I
top
forgot. I
hat.
forgot I
Makes you
showed you
like,
that,
oh,
man.
they're gonna win that case. That he's already too much.
I still got that, man. I break it out in the winter time, though, man. Like, I didn't break it out last winter. But,
Mm.
yeah. But like I said, we're gonna see if it goes from evening to late evening. Like I'm playing the game, but like I'm not even playing the game right now. I'm like studying the game right now. Like once I have this crap studied, man, studying is boring. Who wants to study? I just want to play. I just want to play and just be normal, right? I just want to play the game and be a normal person. Build stuff, get villagers like a medieval, and just make it happen, right? But this game is so analytical, man. It just came out. There are gonna be so many people that don't understand the mechanics and they don't understand what's going on. They're just like, I just want to run and kill stuff and build my village and yeah. Like, how do I find food on this game? This is stupid. I can't even kill animals.
Ooh.
Man, bro, let me tell you, that winter tore me a new one. And I could bet you money it's going to tear you a new one, too. Like, I don't care how good you are, man. That winter's going to tear you a new one, man. Like, it had me going, man. Definitely freaking was grizzly. Hey, yep. Late evening. Test is a success. So far, my phases are a success. So it went from early evening to evening. It went from evening to late evening. Now, let's see if this next one is right. So phase 8 was a success. Test on phase 9. Phase 9 is late evening. Now, if late evening leads into phase 10 of early night, then late night, that means all my 12 phases are correct. We don't even need to test all 12. We just tested from phase 7. We're going to test from phase 7 to phase 12. And that right there is about half the day. So we spent half the day testing the phase process to see if it works. And if it works, that works. That experiment is done. The food experiment of fresh to stale to rot is still in the process. But understanding the map a lot better at the bottom. Obviously, we understand that it's year 2. That's easy. We understand that it's spring. Day 2 of 2. Now I understand it better. It's not like it's 4 days. It literally is 2 days. It's just that the first day is so long of a day because it has 12 phases to it. If people go and they read the knowledge tab and they read the survival, under survival, you see here, let me put it like this, guys. We're going to scroll back to character. We're going to tap R1 a few times and then go to knowledge, all right? Or as a shortcut, you can just tap L1, all right? We go here to the time of day. That's misleading for those people who don't read in between the lines. They're going to be like, hey, why did it go from morning to like late morning? It's supposed to go to afternoon. And some people don't pay attention to all that. They're just like, hey, I'm just playing the game. It's morning time right now. Now it's night. I can't see anymore. I'm just going to go to sleep. Or they're going to just be like, well, if you're a hard worker, you're going to be like, hey, we don't sleep around here. We're going to work the whole night. That's the kind of guy I am. I don't like to sleep. I like to work. I'm going to work the whole night. But anyway, let's check on our phase here. Late evening. Like I said, guys, late evening is currently phase 9. So phase 9 should lead into phase 10 of early night. It does. Now, I swear, if I'm right, I'm right. I'm really curious. Man, I'm going to learn how to overcome that winter, man. Like, Jesus Christ, that winter was so brutal. Once I'm done with this experiment, I've got to go to the bathroom and then I'll be back. And then I'm going to probably figure out what I'm going to have for breakfast or something. I don't know. I don't feel like cooking this morning. Like, I guess I could have protein bars. I don't know.
Eggs.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Poached
But,
eggs.
man, I'm just going to order DoorDash. I'm just going to get, like, pancakes
Poached
and eggs.
eggs.
Poached. What?
Yeah.
Uh,
You save money and
uh-oh.
you eat good.
Something just happened. Why did it go from late evening to what just happened?
The game said, uh.
What? I swear it didn't even go through the night process. Oh, that's why it was a. I. let's just take notes. Let's not ask questions. This is the beginning of the next season. All right. Season change. Okay. Um, let's mark the time of day. Time. Well, I don't know. Let's put time. That was weird. So it is year 2, summer, day 1, 2, morning, and clear skies. Okay. So what does that mean for my stuff here? Did it rot? Oh, it's still stale. Awesome. Stale is at 80. All right. So we go back to the map here. It's year 2, summer, day 1 of 2. It's morning with clear skies. We understand this. But wait, why didn't it go to early morning? So why didn't it go to phase 1? It was so a season change takes you straight to phase 2. Maybe there's not an early morning. I don't know. We'll figure this out. So we're just going to put phase. I'm not even going to put whether it's phase 1, 2, or whatever. We're just going to put phase. Morning. So according to the map, it starts off at morning. Yeah. We're just going to keep an eye on that. I need to put the time. That's what we need to do. It is 10:45 a.m. in the morning. Real time. Let's put a timestamp there so we can figure this out. We're going to figure out how long this phase takes to change. Put next phase. So we have morning that goes into, I don't know, something. Man, bro, once I understand this, I'll be the guy to where people will be asking questions like, why did the season change? Oh, it changed because it goes from like late night to no, it goes from late evening to the next season. When it's day 2 of 2, I think after late evening it changes season. But I don't know. I don't know for a certainty yet. Man, I'm gonna have all this crap under wraps. I'm gonna be like, hey, I know how to make the most coin. I know how the seasons work. I can even tell you that your health ticks down by 1 every 45 seconds. No, your food ticks down every 45 seconds. Your health ticks down every 10 seconds. You're gonna be looking at me like, what the hell? How do you know that? Intelligence? Phase morning. I'm gonna tell them, hey, it took a lot to get here. I did a lot of boring experiments, but I understand. Oh, and then check out my combat. Flawless victory. Man, how did you get a flawless victory? All you have to do is just study his attack patterns. You just gotta know when to parry. How do you parry? Oh, you hold up your block with L1, then you tap R1 at the approximate correct time. Well, how do you know when they're gonna strike? Well, you gotta practice. Like, duh. Man, did you ever kill that looter yesterday? The leader?
Yeah.
Oh man, bro, you're a beast. Yeah, he was definitely a difficult one, man. I know he effed you up a couple times, but you kept coming back for more until you got him.
Mhm.
Yeah. And we're just gonna grab wine bushes. So let's look at the durability. Oh, yep. Something rotted, and I don't know what it was. But who cares? It was not the rice. Oh, it was the gobu that I never I don't know. I don't know what it was. Oh well, no big deal. At least on this game, rot sells for something. 0.01. I could do with that. On medieval, it sells for 0. This guy paying attention to all this fine detail. Who cares? Just play the game, man. No one wants to hear your boring statistics. Like, you're a nerd, dude. Just play the game, weirdo. Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Studying. Studies.
You that's the dumbass if you're not studying while playing the game.
Yup. Then they're gonna wonder why they keep dropping dead. This game sucks. Like, I hate this game. Keep dying. They gotta get all types of backlash from people that don't understand. But then, ooh, God, that hurt. Fall damage is real. I'll be back, man. Let me check this freaking map before I see. Now it's late morning. How the hell did I miss out? Okay, let's just put it late morning at 10:49 a.m. real time. So what does that tell me? Well, I don't know. We'll find out. So look,
No intelligence there.
right. So phase. It went from morning to late morning within a 4-minute period. So now I'm convinced that the phases change every, I don't know, 2 to 4 minutes. So, yeah. I just want to finish off this last day. If I can time the day according to the map, I'll have it down. Maybe there are not 12 phases to a day. Maybe there are less. I don't know. Or maybe for certain seasons, it's certain. I need to just do that one day. I need to map out a whole year. If I just map out 1 year, I'll understand it. I'll look back at my cheat sheet. It'll be my chart. Like, okay, this time, this season is different from last season because summer ends at like late evening or something like that. And in winter, it ends at like late night. It may be different. We don't know. Like, on medieval, everything was pretty standard. Medieval Dynasty, it was more like, it was easy to understand. You're just like, okay, I forget how it works. It's daytime, it's nighttime. You know, you keep working till sun starts to come up. It's just pretty simple. Here, you come here and it's a whole new world. Like they said on Aladdin, a whole new world. Yeah. But, Groot's gonna come back from work and she's gonna be like, hey, did you learn anything? Oh, yeah, I learned a lot. So, how far did you make it on the game? Well, I didn't even place a bell tower yet. Well, what were you doing all day? You playing the game all day? Well, oh man, I was doing stupid, boring experiments. Well, what did you learn? Oh, I learned a lot.
Bro was sitting in the spot looking up at the sky all day.
Yeah, yeah. People will look at me like, did you really not place a bell tower all day and you've been playing this game for hours? Yeah. I don't even know where to find the bell, but I'm going to find it. Don't tell me where it's at. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. Eventually, later. But I don't really care about the bell that much. All I care about right now is one thing. I just got to understand the times of day. Wait. We got late morning. Oh, okay, late morning. At 10:49 a.m., it was late morning. So we're going to wait for this to turn to, it should be, according to my phase chart earlier, late morning goes into early afternoon. Let's see if that's right. So for late morning, on my phase sheet, let's put test. Succeeded or failed? We don't know. So if I'm correct, it should go from late morning to early afternoon. Oh, for my phase 9 was a fail. But I don't know. So right now it's late morning, Like I said, that should lead into phase 4. For those of you who just joined my stream, like not literally right now, but like if you guys watch this stream, like today's date. Today's date is August the 22nd of 2025, and it's 10:53 a.m. So if you guys join this, like I don't know, like freaking in September or whatever, whenever the hell you guys join randomly, if I'm talking about crap that you guys do not understand, you need to just rewind the stream because you're not going to understand anything I'm talking about. These different phases until you understand the base of what I'm saying. Like I'm that teacher that's on multiplication, and if you don't understand addition and subtraction, you can't understand what I'm doing. Like you can't understand how to calculate this formula. But anyways, um, late morning led into early afternoon. I was right. So this is a success. Okay, so let's go down here. Late morning leads into early afternoon. And the time is 10:54 a.m. Okay. So this guy doesn't even know how to play the game. He's just getting timing down. Oh, but watch out, because once he gets to starting to play the game, man, he's gonna be a beast. Well, right now I need to eat some food because my food levels are low, and I gotta fix that. Yeah. See, these jack me up by 2, so that just gave me a whole lot. And then I still have all this food down here. All of this food gives me +1. Well, obviously this gives me +2, so we're going to use this first because that's more valuable. We don't want to lose that, right? Duh. Okay, so the last phase, morning, at 10:45 a.m. it was morning. 10:49 a.m. it was late morning. 10:54 a.m. it was early afternoon. So these are in increments of what, 4 minutes? About 4 to 5 minutes, the phases change every 4 to 5 minutes. So, and this is accurate. So, let's see. Early afternoon should lead into what? Let's go look up at the phase chart. Early afternoon should lead into afternoon. Yeah. Should. So let's go up here. Let's put test. Let's see if I'm correct. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know. Man, I gotta go to the restroom. I think after this last one, I'm gonna go. We're just waiting. I'm just gonna sit here for 4 to 5 minutes and just wait for this thing to change. Well, while I'm sitting here, how can I be productive? Let's look at the knowledge tab. Like, that's another thing, guys. We want to maximize all of our time. If we're just going to sit here anyway, we could be doing something like racking up coin, or we could read the knowledge tab. In this kind of situation, it's more convenient that we just read the knowledge tab and be boring. Why? Because, well, I don't know. We need to understand the game. But I don't want to do that. That's boring. That's just way too. See, there's a borderline between boring and just way too boring. Like that's just way too boring. I don't want to just sit there and read knowledge all day. Like I'm gonna get bored. So we're gonna just, I guess, look for the stupid bell tower, bell, whatever the hell it's called. It's funny, a little group came running up with the bill yesterday, and I'm like, where did you find that bill at? I didn't find that sucker. Yeah, we're just gonna grab these wine bushes and call it a day. They actually give you plenty to eat on this game. You just gotta find it. Like, You don't even need to buy food, to be honest. I just bought food so that my character wouldn't even die. These spider lilies are nice, but they take your HP. Like, they take 1 HP, but they give you 1 food. And it's nice because, well, I found out, if your food level goes all the way to 1, you will no longer recover HP. But even if your food level is at 2, if your food level is as low as 2, you will start to slowly recover HP. So what does that mean? When your food level is at 2, you have 45 seconds before it goes down to 1. When it goes down to 1, you will no longer recover HP. So what does that mean? If you're fighting a boss and if you got 2 food, you just better just get the hell out of there, because you're not going to be recovering anymore. But see, here's the thing. You can literally have 1 sliver of health, all right? And if your food is at, like, let's say your food level is at like 30, that means if I have 45 seconds for each food level, each food point, that would mean that I have almost half an hour in real time to fight this boss. If my tactics are superb and if I'm skilled enough to not get hit, I can actually survive and kill this boss while I'm recovering HP the whole time. Yeah, that's if I'm that skilled. So the thing is if you guys can get skilled enough to actually not get hit, yeah, if you guys can get skilled enough to not get hit, I mean, that would mean that obviously you can survive. Yeah. But if we suck and we keep getting hit, what does that mean? That means learn how to parry, learn how to dodge, learn how to fight, right? Like, get in there. Time to start dying. Yeah, die. Yeah, that's what that means. Yep. Because parrying is where it's at. Alright, man, I got enough food in here, man. I'm like filling my inventory up with stupid spider lilies that I could. But let's look at the fresh time. The fresh time on these is 94. This is all fresh time stuff. What's stale? We go to what's stale first, right? Obviously, I have stale rice. We're going to use this up first. I really should have been using that from the get-go. But I didn't. It's not a big deal. So we understand now that gobu tends to rot quickly. So we want to go and cook that up. Well, how do you cook up gobu? We can cook that right here, right now. All you need is a hammer. You whip out the campfire. You build a campfire right here on the spot. Boom. Well, yeah. Boom. There we go. Campfire, cook up the gobu, and that's it. End of story, right? Yep, that's how it works. Now when we cook up this gobu, let's see the freshness of it. Real quick. Oh, whoops, I effed up. Okay, the freshness of the gobu is, I don't know, 72. But let's look back at this. Alright, it went to afternoon. So test, it went from early afternoon to afternoon. Okay, that is a success. Let's hurry up and mark that. It is a success at 11:02 a.m. Let's go down here. So it went from early afternoon to afternoon at 11:02 a.m. Now this phase took a whole lot longer to do. At least I don't know. Maybe I was not paying attention, because according to my records here, it went from at 10:54 a.m. it was early afternoon. Now it's afternoon and it's 11:02 a.m. So that took about 8 minutes this time for the phase. So now I'm under the impression that phases appear every 2 to 8 minutes. They could randomly change in between 2 to 8 minutes. I don't know. So that means they're not stagnant. See, now I just turned late afternoon. What the hell? Phase late afternoon. And now it's 11:03 a.m. So now I'm under the impression that they're just effing around with me now. Like it's random. Like you don't know what you're gonna get or when you're gonna get it. That just means, just to keep it simple, play the game, be fast, be accurate, do only what's needed. Don't be out there trying to collect everything because it's not worth it. But if something does not have fresh time to it, like let's say you build a resource storage, right? If you guys build a resource storage and then let's say you're out there scouting for items, if whatever item does not have a fresh time to it, it'll last. Like if you have a weapon, obviously a weapon does not have fresh time, right? It has durability, but it does not have fresh time. So stuff like that is very convenient to stock up on. Like rot. Rot does not have a fresh time. It's rot. So yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna. All right, man. I'm doing this last phase thing. I gotta go use the restroom. So I'm waiting for it to change from late afternoon to. Let's see if my test. I forgot to mark test. Late evening. Right now, what is it? Late afternoon? So we're going to put test here to see if it works. So will late afternoon go into early evening? That's the question. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Mm, I don't think I put the time. Wait, late afternoon. I did put the time. It was at 11:03 a.m. So now we're waiting to see if the next phase will take it from, according to my chart here, phase late afternoon would be phase 6. So we're going to see if phase 6 leads into phase 7. I don't know. After this last phase, guys, I got to go to the bathroom IRL, so I'll be back. But I'm going to wait till this time of day changes first. I just want to see if late afternoon leads into early evening. And then I want to put a timestamp on it. Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Well, it's not Dark Souls, I would say. Crimson King, Scholar of all games he plays. Yeah. Okay, so phase 6, late afternoon test. What does phase 6 lead into? That is the question. What do you guys think phase 6 leads into? Don't know. Let's see. Drew is gonna come across something, and he's gonna be like, "Man, I don't know what the hell this is. We need Daryl over here. Like, Crimson is gonna like figure this out. Like, we need him over here." And I'll be like, "Yeah, yeah, I know, I know." Like, phase 6 is late afternoon, guys. So I marked phase 6 at a timestamp of 11:03 a.m. Right now it is currently 11:08 a.m. and it has early evening. Yep, it just went. Success. That is a success, but let's mark the timestamp of 11:08. Early evening timestamp 11:09. No, it was 11:08. 11:08 a.m. So, thus we head up to our phase 6. The test was a success. So this means I was onto something with my whole phase process. So phase 6 is a success. Phase 7, phase 8, they're all successes. So far, I've been keeping track of my records. Phase 3 and 4 are a success. 6, 7, and 8 are a success. And that concludes my experiments for now because I need to check my food level and then go to the restroom. So I'll be back. So obviously, this is stale, guys. We're going to use this up first, right? I literally only have one more. I could just wait here to use this, but I don't want to wait. I have to go to the restroom. And plus my laptop needs to charge. It's at 61%. I'll tell you guys what, when my laptop gets to the point to where it needs to charge, I'll stop my experiments and we'll just play the game. That's how I'll do this. And then later on, whenever my laptop randomly charges up, then I'll come back to my experimentation and we'll try to figure something out. Now, obviously, this fresh time is going to last for a long time. I don't need to test the next couple phases because right now it is currently early evening. And since it's early evening, we know that evening is going to be a thing. Now, late evening, I don't know. But the one thing I do know is I do have time. But I've got to check my devices in real life because I have stuff currently on the charger. Oof. So, let's do that. Okay. Well, that won't work. We're going to put this on the charger, and then we're going to do something else. Obviously, my controller needs to charge. Yep. Oh. Yep. Okay, let's check this map one last time. Oh yeah, I got sidetracked. I was checking messages on PSN. So we're gonna charge this controller and then figure something out. Well, it ain't no figuring out nothing. I gotta go to the restroom. But I do want to. Apparently, it's early evening. So this test is a success. So is evening. That means I've got time. Let's use this last piece of rice. We're done. A fresh time 60. Fresh time what? 86. Yeah, so right now the thing we need to use up is this, the soybeans and the rice, but the soybeans need to go first because these are greater. They give you two food rather than just one. But anyway, food is good, everything's good. I will be back, guys. I've got to go to the restroom, so we are going to do that. Um, why is my phone not charging? Um, I'm a freaking genius, no wonder. Perfect. Okay, phone is charging. Charger, controller. Um, that's it. Well, guys, look, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be AFK for a while. I've got to use the restroom, shower, all that cool crap. Find something to eat. I think I'm just gonna order DoorDash this morning. Um, yeah, I'm not cooking. I got my mind made up. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder. See, it went to evening. I don't even have my laptop out right now, but I'll do that later. Um, okay, what am I doing? Phone is charging. Portable charger is charging. PS5 controller is charging. Everything's charging. My character has adequate food here. Um, just in case something F's up, let's save game. Yep. I don't think they have an age on this game, though. I think your character probably just naturally ages or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works yet. Yeah, Medieval Dynasty, they have ages, and on here they don't. At least as far as I'm concerned, maybe we don't have age yet. Maybe later we'll get that. Well, I'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. I have to use the restroom and shower, so I'm actually just gonna stop the game here, and I will be back on later. All right, there we go.